Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. I'm just about to dive right into it and let y'all know what's going down out here in these gaming streets, man. So let's just dive right into it, man. So apparently, we got a new game dropping on Xbox / PC / Game Pass, cloud gaming. Some of the biggest AAA bangers to drop. You know what I'm saying? They're coming out day one on Game Pass. Now we have a lot of people in the gaming industry. They are like against that. They don't really like it. They think it's not really bringing gaming value. I don't know how you cannot get value from that. Like how are you against Game Pass? How are you hating on Game Pass? You really have people in the gaming industry like Sony ponies, journalists, IGN, Metacritics, gaming award shows. They do not give Xbox any credit, people. Now we get it. Come on. Let's just talk turkey here. We get it. We get people don't really care. We get people, like what they like. Let's just be real. We got people that like multiplayer games. We like people that like single player story driven games, action games, looter shooters, microtransaction games. We have people that like these type of things. Everybody likes something different. People like multiplayer, they like first person shooters, they like things of that nature. Games of a service is a really big thing, and now that we're getting day ones in the Game Pass, dropping the Game Pass, I have to stop and think and say, hey, what in the world happened to PlayStation Plus Premium, y'all? Like, really, what happened to that? Like, they always say, hey, Game Pass ain't it, it's trash, Xbox garbage, they ain't got no games, all last generation. And now they seen what Uncle Phil and Xbox have been working on behind closed doors. Now we have to point the finger at PlayStation and say, hey, when are y'all going to start competing with y'all service? When are y'all going to start competing with PlayStation Plus Premium? Because when you're dropping garbage like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I'm talking about hard. Come on, bro, this game is already flopped. Why are you dropping flop games into your subscription service? That don't make any sense, do it? Like, how does that, really think logical? Like, come on, let's just keep it real. Why would you think that would be the best thing to do and it's not even attractive? And then on top of that, Sony have raised the price on everything from the controllers. Listen, from the console, the games, the controllers, everything. They have raised the price on everything, so it's not attractive to people anymore like that. That's why sales are declining. That's why I think even Uncle Phil came out and said it. The people that game is just stagnant. So we have to go outside of just consoles now. We have to expand, and if you ain't bringing nobody no value, they're gonna leave. So I've been seeing, PlayStation fans, leaving. They even have one right now. He's going viral. He's like, have they really been lying to us this whole entire time? Like, have you really been lying to us this whole entire time about, like, all the PlayStation fanboys have been lying to this guy, telling him that, basically Game Pass and Xbox ain't bringing no value. It's garbage. It ain't no good. We over here, they're all ponies over there. So they've been lying to this guy. And apparently he had went out and got him an Xbox Series X. I think his wife bought it for him. And he said he loves it. He said it was one of the best things, one of the best decisions he ever made, because I think they're into things like Fallout and Skyrim and Bethesda games and Starfield and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, those are console sellers. I mean, but just to stop and just look at what Sony is doing with their subscription service. I mean, it don't make any sense. I mean, like, what value is it bringing in the gaming media? The journalists, nobody is talking about this. It's like they're overlooking everything bad that Sony does. From business tactics, from stealing from their own fan base. Like, listen, this stuff, they have receipts on this. Sony be stealing from their own fan base, stealing from the PlayStation market, overcharging people millions, stealing from their own fan base. Like, that's crazy. And then this is really, really, really really is what I want to touch on. Now, we have seen them have so many things that they lock down, right? They do so many exclusive. They do like so many time exclusive, game exclusives, all that. But they don't put nothing into PlayStation Plus subscription service. Like, why? Why don't they do that? That's crazy, right? Like, won't that make sense? If you are going to lock something down, if you are going to charge top dollar, why don't you lock it down and then put it in your subscription service? Because apparently the gaming industry is not going to say anything. The gaming media definitely not going to say anything. IGN isn't going to say anything about it. Like the FTC and the CMA, they're not going to say anything about it. So why don't you just put in your subscription service? If you're going to do timed exclusive deals and exclusive deals, why don't you just, put it, in your PlayStation Plus premium monthly subscription? You get what I'm saying? Because we know, like, first of all, let's go over the whole Black Myth Wukong thing, because we already know they locked it down. Come on, let's just be real. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a beam. Let's keep it 100, okay? Ain't that's what everybody always say? Hey man, we need people to keep it 100 with us. Well, a lot of people in the game industry, they fake. They don't keep it 100. Okay, let's see some receipts on that Black Myth cannot run on the Xbox Series S, and let's see some benchmarks on PC to see what can run and what can't run. That's what I would like to see, because we need some benchmarks. We need proof, right? We definitely need proof. Okay, so you can't just sit here and say, oh well, I feel like it's not going to run because of some people online or on the internet is putting out all these lies and saying that, or some dev that worked at what is game science on Black Myth Wukong saying that, well, it don't work. I'm like, what? Like, come on, man. Like, first of all, we need proof. we need like hardcore proof, okay? So we want to see proof. Now, we don't want to see like people talking like, just making up all these fake stories and all this other bull crap. I mean, because we all can make up a story and say, oh well, things won't run on PS5 that well. Look at Spider-Man was broken and buggy. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these other games that came out broken and buggy that they charge extra money for, that everybody was like, wait, why didn't you just push it back? Because you knew the PS5, they didn't have anything, right? They didn't have nothing. So why? So everybody keeps saying, why did they lock down games? Why did they do time exclusive deals? And the gaming industry just don't say nothing about it. So it take the gaming channels, it take the Xbox fans, it take the PC fans, everybody, Nintendo fans, whoever, to expose them. Like, cause guess what? The gaming media, the journalists, they are all ponies. Those are pony clubs. They don't care nothing about nothing getting locked down. And that's the thing. It's like the gaming industry is so biased. It's just so one-sided. And it's just like, sometimes it can get annoying. It's like, so y'all just really not going to give Xbox no credit? They're about to have another, I think, is it Xbox Direct show or something like that? I think they're going to announce new games and stuff like that that's coming up. And everybody's saying that Sony is supposed to have this secret, gaming show, right? And everybody like, okay, well, where's the gaming show? Where's it at? Everybody keeps saying they're gonna have one, but are they gonna announce new things? That's what everybody is waiting on. Everybody is waiting. Are they going to announce something new? Are they? So don't sit here and try to make it seem like they're the best thing since sliced bread and they don't have nothing available yet, and Xbox is bringing value. And then you look at PlayStation Plus, it just bombed. I mean, it's hot garbage, bro. Whack. And then they're gonna push a woke trash game that nobody wanted, full of Sweet Baby Inc. activists. Just woke. Like, why would you even? Well, who signed off on that? Say, okay, well, we're gonna put Suicide Squad. Was it DC? Was it WB? Was it Rocksteady? Was it they trying to make a little extra change on this game? Like, what are they doing? Why did they unlock all the characters on there? Why did they unlock the evil Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lanterns of the world, Wonder Woman? Why weren't those the bad characters unlocked next to Brainiac? Why can't you play with Brainiac? You get what I'm saying? Like, why can't you play with the characters that you so-called say that you wanted to bounce back from and refresh the game anyways? Sony didn't invest in this game to help them, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Black Myth Wukong, like I said before, it's all capped to me. Who is not bringing out this exclusive, paperwork to show the people, hey man, listen, it was an exclusive deal. You already know, Sony's known for doing that because they already locked down Spider-Man. They already good at locking down map packs and DLCs, like for things like Call of Duty in the past. That's why Xbox say, hey, we're gonna go out and buy the biggest AAA banger in gaming, and Sony ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it because they broke and they ain't got that bag like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you put things like Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League in, PlayStation Plus Premium subscription service, you have to stop and think, hey, why didn't you do that when the game first came out? You know what I'm saying? So if they have 40 million people, like they quote unquote like to say, I done heard people say that, oh, they got 40-50 million subscription services in the PlayStation Plus Premium because you have to pay to play online and all that stuff. Okay, cool. So if Sony was such a good partnership, why did they do that at first? Same thing with Black Myth Wukong. If you paid for a time exclusive deal, even Spider-Man, if you played for these exclusivity deals, this is how you make your subscription service better. I'm trying to help the PlayStation fans out. I don't care about the Sony ponies. I don't care. Look, the console war is dead. I don't even care about that anymore. That's completely over. Xbox already won. Hands down. They got so many bangers coming down the pipeline. They have to give Sony games. They got to give PlayStation games. So the console war is completely dead. We ain't never seen Sony have so many games until Xbox complaining. They say, hey, we need some games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got games after game just dropping the back library, the back catalog in your library is so deep. I can't even get to all the games because I'm always on Call of Duty. So even if Black Myth Wukong wants to play these little dirty tactics, these little dirty, little grimy games with Sony, we really don't care. If you're on Xbox, PC, Nintendo, probably you don't even care, man. You got all we're asking as fans, as gamers, even casual gamers, I just so happen to like to play on PC Game Pass. I like to play on Xbox games, you know what I'm saying, PC games. I like Nintendo. I don't choose to play on PlayStation because I don't desire to have a PS5. It's not that I don't like PlayStation. That's not the case at all. I think PlayStation is great. I always liked the PlayStation, always had one. But it's Sony and it's the fanboys, the Sony ponies, that are making these crazy accusations, crazy arguments that, PlayStation PS5 is the best thing since sliced bread because it's the OG. Of course, everybody is going to cling to the PlayStation. It's one of the OGs. It's hard to move somebody off that mountain when they already have all these exclusive deals set in play. When you have made all these exclusive deals, let's say 5 to 7 years ago, so by now most of these games are dropping and everybody's asking questions like, hey, why are these games exclusive? And then you got to go look at Square Enix. Same thing. They're like, hey, we can't just do the whole exclusive thing anymore. We got to go multi-plat. We can't do that no more. Like, how are we just gonna do like this and then we missing out on money on that? It don't make no sense. You missing out on millions and billions of dollars just because somebody had said, hey, we want you. Sony only want Square Enix to only work, with PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? With Final Fantasy. Now, they can go get any other game, but when it comes to Final Fantasy, when it comes to Spider-Man, we want those exclusives. When it comes to Black Myth Wukong, we want that timed exclusive. We want to remove Xbox name. Remove it. So how's that not an Xbox? And, it's just crazy. Everybody wants to know. Everybody's still asking. I keep seeing these videos come up. Where is Black Myth Wukong and Game Science? They want, Black Myth want to blame the Xbox Series S. We already have seen the benchmarks. It's running on the ROG Ally with 6 gigs or something like that. I don't even remember what it's running with. It's running on the lowest settings at 30 FPS, I think. or something like that. You mean to tell me you cannot downscale that game to 1440p, whatever, 660 FPS or whatever? You cannot you don't have the talent? Is that's what you're saying? Oh, this is our first game. They're gonna make every excuse in the world for Sony because they probably signed the NDA. They can't say nothing. So they're gonna blame, you know, the small Xbox, that's crazy because they're still putting games on PS4. A lot of games are still going to PS4. So if PS4 is not the problem, how are the newer consoles that's way more advanced, how it can't handle Black Myth Wukong? And we already know that was a last gen game. Yeah, they may have put it in a new engine, the Unreal Engine, to upscale the game to make it look better, run smoother, better frame rate and ray tracing. But at the same time, the game still can run on last gen hardware too. If they downscaled it, it could. But, well, I think I'm gonna leave it right there, man. That's my rant for today.